morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Chris Goddamn Show. And here, love it all the way around. Bam! How you doing? Morning, everybody. That's a like button. Welcome to day 793. Hey, really getting up there in the days, boy. Do you have any idea? What do we do yesterday?
Previously on the John Bam Show.
TF2 hats equal NFTs. Most people see someone pass down the street, they like run your pockets. They check for your wallet, maybe take your keys, your watch. Nag comes up, takes your shoes off, not to steal them. He wants your toenails, and he starts clipping the toenails. He always saves the pinky toe on the left foot, though. He removes that with his mouth. Hey, that's his thing, bro. Woo. Are you scared? Did you get scared? Oh my God, they're all scared. They're literally, their entire lower intestine is hanging out. You're swinging it around.
Oh, my lovely, raise me without you.
That's when Eddie Vedder took his dick out and broke a wine bottle on it. It was crazy. Like, it's gonna be okay, bro. Trust me, it's fine. Holy pickle. Speaking of pickles, who's buying tickets? I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. Amanda's already trying to plan a trip. Amanda is already in here, arms crossed this morning. So, I don't know. Pittsburgh's not that close, but we could do New York City. They're also going to be... Blink 182 is reunion tour time, boys. Blink 182 with Tom DeLonge. It's the original Blink 182, not that weird replacement guy that they got at like Fiverr. And they got a new album... New song this Friday, world tour. That's kind of crazy, bro. A world tour. That goes to show you how popular they were.
Can you imagine?
Do you have any idea?
I'll spam you. Spam.
Spam. So you guys know how I told you the only streamer Amanda actually watches on Twitch is Mark Hoppus. So and when Amanda finds out this morning, she goes, "Oh, we're gonna go. Where do you go? Okay, we can do New York City, Madison Square Garden." I'm like, "I'm not going to fucking Madison Square Garden. Blink, what are you doing, man? What are you fucking is?" And here we are. He promised UFOs. What a scam! No. He delivered. That's kind of part of the reason people didn't laugh him off of the face of the earth. Is all that shit Tom DeLonge said he was gonna do? He did. It really happened. You know them UFO videos that were all leaked recently? That was because of him. You know all them YouTube videos? All them UFO videos? People are like, oh, fucking clearly evidence. You got cable news networks, everybody. That shit was all leaked because of Tom DeLonge. Ain't that something? That's something, man. They are skipping Buffalo. They're not coming anywhere. Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse. That's why Amanda was saying this morning. She's like, oh, where are we going? New York City, Pittsburgh. She was like naming all the cities. Wherever she said this morning, she's like, how far is that? I'm like, 5 hours. She's like, 5 hours? 5 hours in Blink 182. I already seen Blink 182. They were awesome, by the way. Awesome concert. Go to Pittsburgh. That's like a lot of hours away, bro. Whatever happened to that one guy who streamed a lot of Tom's info? Oh, I've told that story, Jordan. That's the guy that he got so paranoid he went into hiding. He tried to give me his channel. We knew that, chat, for a little short period of time, there was a Twitch streamer that all he did was like IRL streams, just chatting streams about UFOs. And this dude got so deep in it that he hit me up one day and he told me that he was being tracked by like the CIA. He said that there was like unmarked white vans messing around in electrical boxes out front of his house. He told me there was a drone that was surveilling over top of his house. He told me that he went to a UFO convention and some like CIA or FBI person followed him and then like was like trailing and tracking him through the convention the whole weekend. You know what I mean? So dude was like, so he slid into my DMs. He's like, hey man, I want to give you the whole channel, all the assets, everything I've made, everything. It's all yours. Do you want it? And I'm like, bro, fuck it. I ain't got time to like, I'm not trying to start a second channel called, UFO, whatever. So I passed. And that's the last time I ever talked to that guy. So I don't know if the aliens or the CIA scooped him up, or he's missing, abducted on an alien ship, or maybe he's just got a regular job now. I have no idea. CIA's tracking us all, boys. Yeah, and that streamer, his name was, it was Bob Lazar. That was the streamer's name. No. Yeah. It was the UFO show was the name. He's now managing into Arby's. Hey, man, that means he's got unlimited access to that nacho cheese sauce, okay? He's got access to that cheese sauce, man. I don't know if we can bat an eye at that. CIA aliens. Yeah, dude. Meet more. They say shit like that, too. They just go, meet more. You're like, come on, bro. You're not a real alien. A real alien doesn't say meet more. You're from Mork and Mindy, bro. Pop. What's going in between the chest glass? I don't know. Well, we still got to build the filters and all that. But I did say that yesterday. That, like, especially in the big ones, it'd be cool to put something inside. I don't know what, though. We could even make, like, little habitats, which would be kind of cool. Penis. I ain't putting a penis in the hole, bro. Wait, he set me up for that one, chap. He set me up for that one. All right, so what did it? Yes. I know. No. Baby.
Everybody get your popcorn.
Yeah.
It's time for Bam's
Bam's.
movie reviews. What did Bams watch last night? It's time to find out what kind of trash he was watching. He's watching movies. His name is Bams.
Yeah. All right, chat. Last night, spooky movie night number 38. If you really care about the number, just check my Twitter. I think it was spooky movie night number 38. A classic, a timeless masterpiece. The one, the only, Friday the 13th Part 2. Bams, what do you mean Friday the 13th Part 2? Friday the 13th Part 2 is the real banger. It's the first one, obviously, where Jason is the killer. And Friday the 13th Part 2, like if you're not too familiar with Friday the 13th Part 2 is the one you're thinking of, right? That's the one where you're at the summer camp with the counselors and the kids, and Jason's on the loose chopping people up with a machete and an axe and all the other great stuff. It's fun. It's awesome. If you've seen Fear Street 1978. Fear Street 1978 is doing exactly Friday the 13th Part 2. Yeah, Part 1's not trash, but it's not. When people are like, oh, Jason and Friday the 13th, they're thinking of at least Part 2. And, yeah, it's awesome. Classic. It's a banger. Skip Part 1 if you've never seen it. I mean, they spend the first, 10, 15 minutes of Part 2 recapping Part 1, which is also weird for movies, but whatever. So that was a banger. But then, the real one. The horrific experience of my evening, chat. I watched Antichrist. I regret it. I do not recommend it. It was horrific. It's painful to watch from the start to the finish. I think it has the most horrific shit I've seen in horror movies, period. And not horrific in any kind of good way. How do I even explain a scene in that movie without getting banned? Put it this way, chat. At one point, a woman is doing the Beloga Napogana dance on Willem Dafoe, right? You know what I'm saying? A woman is doing the Beloga Napogana dance on Willem Dafoe's Blagada. Okay? And it's this really weird scene where he's like, I love you. And she's like, no, you don't. So she Beloga Napogana is harder. And he's like, I love you. And she goes, I don't believe you. And she Beloga Napogana is even harder. And then he's like, I love you. And she's like, I don't believe you. So she gets off of him, picks up a big wooden log, and smashes his dick. And then he just passes out like this. Right? And she just wham. So like Misery, but with a log on his dick, dude, right? So you're just sitting there like, but then she's like, wait, maybe he does love me. So she grabs a hold of it and proceeds to do the thing you would do to it, you know, if you were in a good mood with that part of your anatomy. And Willem Dafoe is unconscious, and she is now doing that to him, and they're showing it, right? It's not implied or you just see the blanket moving. No, it's like you're on the hub watching a POV video, okay? Like your veins, everything. You're like, what the fuck is going on, dude? And then, I'm not even going to complete the story. Just say that, remember what she did smashing and now what she's doing and what the result would be? Yeah, and that's what and then there you go. Don't watch that movie. It's absolutely fucking horrific. Absolutely horrific. I don't even know. Like, okay, so the actual main point of the movie is that they're trying to make you experience grief of the worst kind with a grieving mother, right? And so I think the movie itself is visceral and gory and brutal because they're trying to get the viewer to feel the brutal grief that the mother in the movie is feeling. And it's just like super depressing, gory, dark, nasty movie. Nasty movie. Don't recommend it. Don't watch it at your own risk if you're crazy.
Watch a movie.
Oh, Friday the 13th. 4 stars. Friday the 13th 2 is a banger. 4-star easy. Antichrist, I gave 2.5. Kind of just middle road. 2.5 out of 5. Because the filmmaking aspects of it are fantastic. The screenwriting, the dialogue. Some of the dialogue is so good for what it's trying to be that I had to check if it was real. There's a couple of dialogue scenes where I actually thought it was a real like psychiatrist and a patient audio recording. And then they were just acting out like a real patient doctor psychiatric meeting thing. Anyway, so, you know, there's some crazy visuals. There's some super crazy visuals that are awesome. So, you know, it gets some points. It's just that the actual content matter is just brutal and depressing and, you know. I saw somebody said this morning about Blink-182 reunion. They're like, this is the biggest news for millennials since AOL shut down Instant Messenger. I'm like, okay, dude. Okay, dude. Not quite that old, bro. AOL shut down name? Oh, no. Sit down, man. It's going to be a tough day. Get some milk. Get yourself some milk. They've been playing together for years. Yeah, Tom DeLonge is back. So it's the original Blink-182 lineup. They have a new song coming out this Friday and a new album, and they announced a full world tour. So they're popping off. Yeah, Amanda's down. Amanda is literally downstairs right now trying to plan a trip so she can go see them. Fuck. As of right now, it's looking like I'm going to have to drive 5 hours to go watch Blink-182, dude. All the small things. Can't make. Like, it's kind of okay. I get that Blink-182 still loves to play music. Obviously, I still love to listen to music, but every single night on stage has got to be so depressing for Blink-182. Back when I was a kid, you know, like 20 years ago, going to see Blink-182, the entire audience was all young people, right? And there was just titties everywhere. I went to Woodstock. I went to all sorts of shit. I've been to so many concerts. Most titties I ever seen in a concert was Blink-182. And now, big reunion tour, they're going to get on stage. Like, what's going on, fuckers? You look out in the crowd, you see me. All old and stoned, gray hair and shit. No titties out anywhere except maybe mine. Woo! Tommy's back! You know, it's got to just be a little sad. Oh, man, remember we used to come out here and it was a bunch of, like, young, hip people throwing their titties around and moshing? Now it's their parents. Their parents are here. That's weird, man. How was Woodstock? It was wild. It was a beautiful combination of absolutely amazing and absolutely horrifying. Take your pick. Okay, chat. Yesterday was family art time. It was Bamley family art time in the household over here, where myself, my daughter, my son, Amanda was even there, Toto too. He was pissing on the kitchen floor. And we painted pumpkins. Chat, we painted pumpkins. Beautiful pumpkins. And when we were finished, Amanda said, "Which one did you paint?" I know, what do you mean, which one did I paint? What do you mean? I painted the best one, obviously. I painted the best looking pumpkin of it. What do you mean, which one did I paint? That's a 5-year-old. That's a 2-year-old. I mean, you can't tell which one I painted? So I said, I'm going to show Twitch chat and see which pumpkin does Twitch chat think I painted. Are you ready? Are you ready? So I'll show you. Yo, I should even set up. Should I set up a prediction? I don't. To me, it's so obvious. I'm like, bro, you can fucking tell which one I did. Get over it. I think she's just trolling me. She's trolling me. All right. Hang on. Let's set up a prediction. I'll let you guys gamba. Wait, what is the gamba? I'll show 3 pumpkins. You'll have 3 choices. A number 1, a number 2, and number 3. You select which one you think is my pumpkin. We'll do it like that. All right. Yeah, we'll do a 1, 2, 3. And then you cast your vote for which one you think is mine. I don't. Maybe, let's see. Maybe it should be obvious, chat. I swear to God, if you pick the wrong one, you're trolling. Basically, is what I think. But I'll still let you predict. Oh, would you shut up, John Bams? All right, prediction is open, chat. So, pumpkin number 1. Here we are. Pumpkin number 1, you can see, is a beautiful, beautifully well-crafted pumpkin number 1. Isn't that so beautiful, guys? Ooh, look at the shiny. Beautiful pumpkin number 1. Okay. Number 2. Beautiful pumpkin. Okay, we got some more colors around this pumpkin number 2. Okay, pumpkin number 2 right there. And then pumpkin number 3. Pumpkin number 3. Another beautiful pumpkin, I might say so. In fact, this one, you might even make an argument, is the most thematic. Perhaps the most spooky, most appropriate for your front stoop. There it is, chat. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Go on. Cast your vote, chat. Cast your vote. Amanda was right in asking, what do you mean? What do you mean is that? Chat, if you think that's actually hard, I'm banning you from my stream. Look, chat. Okay, look here. Listen. Chat, look here. Listen. You might want to put in more than, just your thoughts about the actual initial visual aesthetic of the pumpkin. Maybe you're completing an overall theme or trying to, fit into, you need someone like this, you need something like that. You know what I mean? You need something like this, you need something like that. You know what I mean? Wow. So clearly everyone thinks number 1. Which one is number 1? Everybody voting number 1 right now. Jesus Bams, those were all done. It's hard to choose. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? He said was number 3 an onion. Yeah, man. You think so? It's too hard. I'm keeping my points. Wow, big votes too on number 3. Big. Wow. Okay, the spread is interesting here. Let's show them again, chat. People just tuning in. What pumpkin did I make? Number 1. Number 2. Or number 3. Who all made? Me. Oh, one of those is made by me. and the other made by my kids. Yesterday was our pumpkin art party of painting pumpkins. We painted a lot of pumpkins. Me and my kids are on the same art ability. What do you mean, dude? It is so clearly obvious. Who actually voted for 2? What do you mean? Why could 2 not be mine? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And the winner is... What did it end on? Oh, there it is. Number 1 with 49%. Number 2 with 11%. And number 3 with 40%. Okay, so what if the winner is actually the lowest amount of votes? So they still win. I'm just trying to make sure I don't pay the wrong people. So whichever one is mine, I just pay. Whichever one is mine, if it's number 2, I just pay it. If it's number 3, I just pay it. If it's number 4, I just pay it. And number 5, I just pay it. Okay, chat, it's time to do the big reveal. So the first pumpkin I will show now is the pumpkin made by Baby Bams, my daughter. There it is. That's Baby Bam's pumpkin. Wow. One of many Baby Bam's pumpkins from yesterday. Very, very well done. Really like the way the brush strokes go this way over the pumpkin. There you go. Baby Bam's pumpkin right there. All right. The pumpkin that I painted. That was 2. Yes, this is pumpkin 2 is my daughter. So if you voted 2, you're wrong. If you voted 2, you're wrong. So the next pumpkin I will show is the pumpkin that I made. Are you ready? BDB, skitty bee bee bee. That's my pumpkin, bro. That's my pumpkin. There you go. Congratulations to those of you that voted number 1. That is my pumpkin. But the real winner here, Meatball. Look at Meatball's pumpkin. Did you guys know that when you mix blue and red and brown and green and yellow and a little bit of white and then some more brown and some purple, you get this? There it is. Meatball. I mean, honestly, chat, Meatball did the best job. I got to give it to Meatball right there. All right, so number 1 was me. So I'm paying number 1s. What pumpkin did Bams make? Number 1. Bam. What? Subscribe for more.